What is good, you sexy bastards? Welcome back. It is SCG, and I have another GTA 5 online video for you today. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and also smash that like while you're at it. If you want to become a channel member, you can also click join just to the left of subscribe. Check out our new website at StellaCrewGaming.com, and you can also find us on all of our social media platforms at just Stella Crew Gaming. Well, that being said, guys, I hope you enjoy the video. Let's get it. Alright, you guys, today's video we have I guess it's kind of new, but not really new, gift cards to friends. Now this has been out for, I want to say a week or two now, but this is a little bit different of a method, alright? So, big shout out to Dub. He is the one that told me about this kind of glitching out method here in the beginning. So obviously gift cards to friends, you are going to need a friend to help you out with this. You are also going to need the arena, and you want to make sure that on the top level of the arena that you have at least one empty spot. Now I also do recommend doing this in a free aim session. Now what our friend is going to be doing at this point is he is the one that's going to be giving you the car. He just wants to go ahead and start up a quick job. So he's going to be populating in a quick job. We are going to be an invite only session. Now from there, all we want to do is go into our friend's profile or go in through the party, and we want to get ready to join our friend. In the meantime, I've already gone ahead and stole a streetcar, so I'm going to take a streetcar and I will explain what we're going to do there. So we got our friend populating in a job right now, and we're hovering over join. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this streetcar, we're going to drive it towards the arena, and as we're driving towards it, as soon as we come up to those headlights there, we're going to double tap and join our friend, and then we're just going to slowly accept the alerts. So we're going to come up to right about here. As soon as we come up to here, we're going to double tap and join our friend, okay? So let's do it for real this time. We're going to back up. So we're going to get ready. We got that join friend ready. So all we're going to do is drive up. As soon as we get to these lights, we're going to double tap, join, and then we're going to hit X, 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 okay? Just like that. You don't have to do it super fast. You just want to go X, X, X. Now, if done correctly, you should be under the map and glitched out just like this. From here, all we need to do is hit triangle to jump out of the car, and we should fall from the sky, and we'll be down here in front of the casino with no mini-map. So if you got that part done correctly, you are now good to go. We're going to run over, or drive over I should say, because it'd be way too far to run. And we're going to go to where our friend is on the map right now, which I will show you here on the map. So we're just going to pull up the options and I'll show you where we're going. We don't have a mini-map, so obviously I cannot actually set the waypoint, but we're going to go to this spot right here over on the map. If you guys have done the gift cards to friends before with the AA trailer and you spawn in the middle of the city, that's where it actually ends up being, okay? So you want to go over to that spot. So my friend was already waiting over there. This way I knew where to go. So you pretty much just got to drive straight up from the casino, and then it's a left near the top. So we're just going to keep driving all the way up there. So in the meantime, our friend has gone ahead and called out the vehicle that they're going to give us. Now when we get up to here, we're just going to call out our MOC. So it's going to take me a minute to drive up there. So while it's doing that, I just wanted to give a big shout out to each and every one of you. We now hit our 10,000 subscribers. So I think I did mention that in the last video, but pretty stoked about it. We're at like 10,200 and something now. So big shout out to you guys. Appreciate all the support. If you want to become a channel member to show your support more, you can click on that join button to the left of subscribe and check out the website at StellaCrewGaming.com. So here we are. My friend's got the car pulled out that he's going to give to me. I'm going to go into my services and I'm going to request my MOC. Now it's either going to spawn right up here to my right, or it's going to spawn just down the street. So again, we don't have a mini map, so we're going to have to pull up our interaction menu to see where it actually does spawn. So we're just going to do that here in a second, see where it's at. Now our friend is just kind of standing over here just waiting for us, alright? He can actually stop populating now. He does not need to populate anymore. So my MOC is just down the street here, so we're just going to take it and we're going to drive it back up here, and we're just going to park it right in that parking lot, alright? So what happens here is we end up falling through the map, and this is where we end up keep falling, so we want to make sure we have everything kind of parked in a close proximity so it's going to be easy enough to get to the car that we're receiving, okay? Now, I should have mentioned this as well. You obviously want to have a vehicle in the back of the MOC that you don't mind losing. And if you're going to be doing this back to back, because it's very easy, rinse and repeat, you want to make sure you have other cars that you can call out from different garages. So whether it's in your arena or nightclub or whichever, for that part, it does not matter. All you had to do was make sure you have one empty spot in the arena when we did start this. So from here, I'm just going to request the vehicle from the back of my MOC. And again, we have no mini map, so we're going to have to pull up our options menu. We're going to have to see where it actually does spawn in. Usually it's just up here to the right. There it is. Okay, so we're going to get into it. Now, once we get into it, we're going to drive up to the back of our MOC. Now, our friend is going to get into the passenger side, and he wants to get on the single player alert. So he's going to hold down on the D-pad, and then he's going to select a single player character like Franklin or something like that, and then he's just going to sit on this alert. Okay, so that's all he needs to do. So once he gets in the passenger seat, he's just going to sit on that alert. So he's going to hold down the interaction menu, or the D-pad, select a single player character, and then just sit on the alert. We're going to drive up to the back of the MOC. We're going to hit right on the D-pad. We'll be frozen for a second, and then our friend is going to get kicked out of the car. So from there, they can back out of the alert. Now we're going to run up to the back of the MOC, make sure your friend is standing close enough so that we get with the enter with nearby friends or crew, and we're just going to go ahead and enter alone. Now at this point, we're going to be stuck on an infinite black screen. So we want to go back into our friends list or community or whichever, and we want to go ahead and find somebody in a different targeting mode. So this is why I recommended starting this off in a free aim session. This way, if you're in a random community, you could just go through and you should be able to find somebody in assisted aim or your friends. But if you don't have any friends online or it's a new account, this is the best way to do it. So to make sure they're actually in it, you're going to click on join. And then when we get the first alert, we're going to double tap and we're going to click join again. And if they are in a different targeting mode, we're going to get this alert. We just want to go ahead and deny it. Now we're going to either fall through the map or be on the road, and we're going to be invisible. So now from here, we just want to run over quickly as fast as we can. You got about 45 seconds roughly. And we want to get into the car that we're receiving. And if done correctly, it's just going to suck us into the MOC just like this. We're going to have the loading circle in the bottom right-hand corner. And boom, that car is ours. It is that simple. Alright, now the sweet thing with this, again, like I said, it's easy to just rinse and repeat. You do not have to go back to the arena. We can just go ahead and call out another car now, and we can get ready to receive another car. So if you have a friend that's giving you a complete facility set or something like that, or you're starting off on a new account and you want to get a bunch of cars to start off with, this goes really quick. You can actually receive a car quicker than the 2-minute cooldown that you have to call your mechanic every time. So once you get it going, you get yourself that new car every 2 minutes, and it would even be quicker if we didn't have to wait. So all I'm doing now is I'm calling up my facility. I'm going to call that Futo that I started off in, because it actually does get stored into the arena, which is fine. So I'm just going to go ahead and bring that out now, and I'm going to use that as my next car to get glitched out on. So in the meantime, your friend wants to go ahead and call out the next vehicle that he is going to give you. Alright, and again, just want to make sure it's pulled up nice and close, just so it's easy to get to. Obviously, the further it is, there is a chance that you could spawn back on the map and not actually get it. Alright, so what we want to do is we called out that Futo. We're just going to get into it, and it's the same process before. Our friend is going to get into the passenger seat. And then once our friend's in the passenger seat, he is going to go ahead and pull up the single player alert. Alright, so he's going to hold down the D-pad, select Franklin, sit on that alert. Then we're going to drive up to the back of the MOC. We're going to hit right on the D-pad. We will be frozen for a second. It's going to say the vehicle storage is full. That's fine. We're going to accept that alert. And then our friend is going to get kicked out of the car. We're going to back up, and then we're going to run back up to the back of the MOC. Make sure our friend is close enough again to get that enter alone or nearby friends. We're going to go enter alone, and then we're going to double tap and just join on that same person we joined on before. But again, always do the double tap just to make sure, because I've had it happen a million times where people actually end up changing targeting modes. So always do that just to double check. So we accept that first alert to die the second. Then all we need to do is run over and get into the car that we're receiving. And there we go, we got another car. Alright, so super easy, super quick, awesome for back-to-back. So if you're receiving a lot of cars, definitely take advantage of this. So this is a little bit different than we've seen out there so far. So the beginning method is a lot more consistent. So hopefully you guys did find this video helpful. If you're new to the channel, make sure you do subscribe and drop a like. Click that join, become a channel member, and also make sure you go check out the StellaCrewGaming.com. Pick yourself up some of that SCG swag. And until the next one, this is your boy, SCG, and I'm out.